What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Hello, Sunflower, Tayo, Carnival, Cha. Hey, Yam, Sun, Flowly, Saja, thank you for the prime 35 months. Hello, Jock, Inabi, Dobbs, Brian, crew. Kaput, Pifang. It's good to see y'all today. Okane, thank you for the 79 months tier 3. I apologize for not being here on Wednesday. I was having a family day, actually. Spent a couple nights at my parents' place, just hanging out. And they live right next door to their grandchildren, so saw them and my nephews and nieces and in-laws and stuff. How's everyone's week been? Hey, Walfisk? Holy, Dobbs made it to #1 tax evader. What a grinder. I respect it. Alrighty. Let's see here. Our first request is for Jock. Nice. 4 requests already. And it's a Korean song. The Me No One Knows Yet. E major?
지워진 듯 보였던 날도 완전히 사라지지 않고 이름 붙지 않은 시간 위에 나는 계속 걷는다.
I like it. It's simple, but it makes you feel nice. I think this chorus is like na 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 na. And then the verse is also pretty simple.
그녀는 아직 말하지 않았다.
And then it goes
깊은 문장들 웃음 뒤에 숨겨둔 작은 가능성들.
again.
스쳐가는 사람들 사이 아직
Oh, it goes up. So instead of na na, it goes na 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 na.
풀리지 않은 이름.
Na 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 na.
조용히 접어둔 꿈이 가만히 숨쉬고 있다.
Na 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 na. Okay.
아직
Oh, and then it goes to chorus.
모르는 나 조금씩 자라고 있다. 보이지 않는 시간 속에서 조용히 빛나고 있다. 들리지 않는 목소리로 나는 나를 부르고 아직 아무도 모르는 나 여기 살아있다. 완성되지 않은 페이지 멈춘 듯 보이.
Okay. The me no one knows. Pretty. Thank you for the song, Jock. I think that sounds great when played on top of as well. Oh, you were at the Claire Obscure concert last weekend? That must have been a really nice concert. I hope the original singer was there, I assume. And what's his name again? Altratorian? Asparagus season started in Germany, so I'll have it this weekend. Oh my gosh. Has it been? This is around the time Girly and I were in Germany, huh? Oh, that was a year ago. That's crazy. Lorien Testard? What did I say? Some dude who covered their songs was also live. Nice. That's so cool that the cover artist could also be with the original guys. That's nuts. Such an honor. Wait, Crew and Brian went to a concert? I would say I enjoyed like 80% of the songs and 30 of those I really liked. Which concert? Okay, this song's for Flowly. From their new album, Second Person. You already played many of the songs in there, so I won't be able to request as many new songs as I'd like. Okay. Oh, an N-Mix concert? Damn. Ryan's a K-pooper now. Love it. Yeah, I see the request. I mixed it up actually. I thought that was a QWER request. back to the original key. Okay, so that's actually a decent representation of what the song was going through. Key changes and this like, really quiet part until into the loud, dramatic part. Key changes. Missed the drop. I was scared to commit to a drop because I mean, they actually drop, I think, 3 times in this piece with the key change. But sometimes the song likes to kind of change the drop just a little bit each time, to keep you guessing. And let me tell you, it's scary to try to predict when a drop is gonna happen. It's like being caught out in the ocean with no swimsuit. Right, that's a pretty unique Yorushika song, I would say. Probably not the easiest to. It's not easy listening. You don't really loop a song like this because there's just too much ups and downs. Okay, excellent. A picnic, that's so extroverted of you. I love that. I asked a friend if he wanted to go to the Cherry Blossom Festival tomorrow, and he said he's doing a picnic with a group of people, so now I gotta be extroverted. Cherry Blossom. We walked a little bit last week to see some of the cherry blossoms. The ones around our street are already they're already dead. It happens so fast. And I think it's because when we see people at the cherry blossom trees, they're all trying to take photos with, the cherry blossoms falling down. And so we always see people shaking the tree, and obviously there's only so much you can shake it until there's nothing left. Hey Otake. Welcome. come back anytime Cough this year for the Connected concert. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to confirm the dates. But yes, there is, as I've mentioned in passing in previous streams, I have been thinking and working on trying to get more concerts going in Canada, where I live, where I was born. And the good news is that we were able to confirm and set 2 dates actually. We're for sure doing 2 concerts here in Vancouver. I'm real excited to do Connected in Vancouver. So that's gonna be with Mike and P. We might change a little bit of the set. I don't know but it's gonna be a lot of what we did in San Diego. Oh my god, the venue that we got is so different from the concert at San Diego though, and I'm like really looking forward to it. But yeah, the date for that one is September 3rd. It's gonna be a Thursday concert. And then I'm gonna do another concert, an earlier concert actually, because as most of you know, P and I were invited to do a Stellar Blade set in Chicago in late August. And I thought, it'd be really cool if we could like do that same set in Vancouver. And so before the August one, before the August one in Chicago, we're gonna do an August 6th concert in Vancouver, Stellar Blade style. That'll be just me and P, probably. You can never truly rule out Mega Choi. He is a force that cannot be contained, and so it'll be mostly P and I, but who knows? But yeah, so that is like, those dates are now set. Deposits have been made. It is happening. And so we obviously have not announced it anywhere else. I don't think I even told P that I was announcing it today. I was thinking about it. I was thinking, do I want to announce it today? And then Girly kind of, spilled the beans. So there we go. It's happening. But yeah, we'll announce it formally, and tickets are not being sold yet. The capacity is quite small. It's like I think it's max 80 people, but it's gonna be like an outside venue. It's gonna be so nice. We're gonna start with like at around sunset time, and then probably by the end of it, it'll be like slightly dark, or maybe fully dark. Outside, like no roof. Of course, there is an indoor. It's like there's an indoor component, and so should things get rainy, because Vancouver is the rainy city, we'll have a contingency plan. But I'm really hoping that we can enjoy the outside, because it's summertime, and summer in Vancouver is it's truly my favorite. I am worried about the weather, of course, but oh my god, if we can have a nice outdoor concert, that'll be sublime. Anyways, there you go. When we end up selling the tickets, I will let you know again. But I don't think you'll have to be too afraid that tickets will sell out, because I mean, in San Diego we barely sold 100 tickets, and we like announced that a long time in advance. I think at the very last day, some TwitchCon goers were like, okay, why not? Let's go join and see the concert. So yeah, that was 100 capacity, and this venue is 80. So, but yeah, it should be fine. The moment we are selling tickets, I'll let you know. Okay. Quick hello from work to resub for the big 9 years, because I missed last month. I was gone last month, so you didn't miss anything. Yes, Core. Thank you for the 109 months, tier 3. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're expecting to perform quite a bit during the summertime. If you're closer to Chicago, go see us perform at Anime Magic, because we're gonna do the same Stellar Blade set. It's gonna be a completely different atmosphere than what we're doing in Vancouver, but it'll be like the same set. And then Mike may or may not be joining us for another fun segment in Chicago. So yeah, if you're nearby there, you should definitely check us out when we go there. But yeah, all this information will be put out in writing on our Discord. Check it, Chewie. I'm checking. Oh, out of stock. Damn it! Was this selling? There's an actual product though, because about last hour in noon, when we thought it was gonna drop, there was no product. It's there at least. Is there a different ticket for your segment other than the Anime Magic tickets? No, there will not be a different ticket. We've requested that. Yeah, we want everyone to listen to our segment. So Walfisk, thank you for the 43 months. Really tempted to fly to Vancouver. If you haven't been to Vancouver during summertime, and you're thinking of coming, it's such a beautiful city in the summer. Spring and fall is like, you just never know when it's gonna rain. I think of Vancouver as like a really nice nature city, and so if you can't walk around, it kind of takes away from a lot of the city. Of course, if you come in winter time, you can actually snowboard here, which is there's not many places that you can enjoy the slopes at. So I mean, that's a consideration. But yeah, personally, I love summertime, and it's not like too hot here. I know there's a lot of Southeast Asian countries, heck, even Japan gets really hot and you're outside for a long time. Vancouver does get hot, but it's not as crazy as California, or Tokyo. So what you're saying is live dono? Oh my god. Please do not throw money at us while we're playing. You will be escorted out. I hope. And there will not be live learning, probably. I want to try poutine. Hey, Costco does a pretty decent poutine here. I hear it's supposed to be especially good if FF expansions launch in summer. Is it gonna be a summer launch in 2027, you think? It's supposed to be like summer, winter, and so this year is supposed to be a winter launch, right? But it seems that it's not gonna happen because FanFest hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll be like a spring launch. Could be spring. I would love a spring launch. My boyfriend and I might go to China later this year. We would stop in Vancouver first. I'm so confused. I guess you're East Coast, right? And so your connection would be at Vancouver, and then from Vancouver to China, it's like a 10-hour flight. I want to go to China. I really do. Hey, Walfisk, if you come out, if you and your boyfriend come out, let Girly and I know. We'd love to see you. Will you be playing each day at Anime Magic? No, it should be Saturday and Sunday only. Saturday will be our Stellar Blade set, and then Sunday we're gonna like jam and chill with the other musicians that are there. I'm looking forward to going to Chicago. Girly and I have not been. We still have to kind of decide what we're gonna do. We haven't thought about how long we want to stay. But we'll definitely see you there, Solid. Alrighty. Green Pepper, thanks for the 20 bits. I see it. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Announcement over. NMix, Adore You. I guess this is your favorite song from the set. Do you have a bias? I wish to one day be able to guess what type of girl Brian is into. It's really hard for me to guess the Oshis from the Love Live requests. Honestly, all these girls are like incredibly gorgeous, so it could be any one of them. Oh, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Jin Jin. Love for my mod, Sketchy Tracks, and Matthew. Welcome, welcome. If you're here to stay for a bit, I'd love to attempt to play a song for you. Enjoy your stay. That's a nice chorus. I wanna attempt that. My bias is the one who looks most like a J-pop idol. Oh my gosh, that's actually hard for me to. She kind of looks J-pop. Let's see. These two aren't the same one, I think. Oh my god. I think she looks quite Korean. The one with the brown hair, this one? Actually, I don't know. I think she looks Chinese. That's Lily, right? Blonde hair. She definitely does not look J-pop. Short hair? She kind of looks J-pop too. All right, I don't know, Brian. I guess if I had to guess, I think NMIX is 4 girls, right? So it's these 3 and Lily. I don't know. I guess I think she kind of looks like a J-pop idol. Maybe it's the nose. There's 6 of them? Oh man. Okay, I don't know. Haiki Chewie, it was so hard to determine which girl is who sometimes, right? I think she looks the most Japanese. They look so different in person than in these MVs. Yeah, I'm always surprised by how short they are in person. And it's just like, you know, all the different crazy camera angles to make them look, I mean, they're all obviously very slender, but they look tall in videos. And then you see them all standing on a stage. I think it's especially those videos where they're all just standing and there's like so much empty space. You see the band behind them. And that's when it's like, oh yeah, some of these girls are, you know, 5'3" or something. Okay. Let's get the chorus. Again? Okay, so do they do that chorus twice? Let's see here. Oh yeah, they do. I think it's interesting that they left like the ooh and the ah in the like live footage of the camera work. When I was listening to the song, I was like, is my mic on? Like, am I making these noises? I like the chorus in the song. All right. Beautiful. Honestly, the saxophone player might be your bias. There was a saxophone player in this in the concert. I think there were a few fans with signs with his name. That's cool. They had a live band. That's good. They better have a live band actually at a concert. I hate that it's not a given these days. Sometimes it feels like you can just have uh 6 of these members. I mean 6 is already a very large number for a group of singers, and then you have to have a full band, which is like another 4 to 10 people depending on how big the band is. It's a very large production. When Silence requested the Tiny Desk and Mix videos, gotcha. All right, excellent. We've got a song for Inabi. Hey, welcome in, Butterfly. This one's called Soar. Oh, it's Folk Tales. Have we played this one? Guess we'll see. Oh, we have. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Leah. I first read your name as Leah Plays Sharp. And I'm like, what instrument is a sharp? When I think of harp, I definitely think of this song first. And the second song I think of is this. But I'm not sure if this is played as much because I guess there's just so much movement in it. I'm interested if you know this song. I think anything that has like just beautiful arpeggio playing. Probably lends itself really nicely to the harp. Okay. Excellent. My banh mi is ready. And so let me quickly grab a bite. We got two more songs for Brian and Flowley. And so we'll get to it in a bit here, yeah? BRB. All right. Oh, that was good. Cold cut banh mi's. They keep so well too. Okay, the 6 members. Oh, this actually helps a lot. There's Lily, and then there's the rest of them. Which one is J-pop looking? To me, this girl looks Chinese. Thank you. And I think these girls look kind of Korean. So by process of elimination, it's one of these two. I'd say this one, top right, is maybe Brian. The Chinese looking one and the top right one. Nice. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to say I didn't want to rule out the Chinese looking girl either. But I mean, definitely she does not look J-pop. I just wasn't really sure about this girl. This girl, I remember her from the previous video, and she had short hair and she looked less Japanese in that video. Anyways, this one's called Paxword. Let's take a listen. Which one's Cruise bias though? Is she actually Chinese? They're all Korean, aren't they? One of the girls reminds me of I Gumdrop. This one. Is that the one that I said is the Chinese looking one? Yeah. Yeah, that. Every time I hear this, I hear I mean, there's a lot of songs that do that transition. But I think this one had. Let's see, where is it? Goodbye Crew. I hope you enjoyed the piece. No, they actually don't do it. Maybe I imagined it. Lily kind of scares me. She's has this quite intense look, I think. She has aura. Yeah, I mean, I definitely love her. I love her musicality in the. It doesn't really show out in these music videos, but like maybe in some of the live stuff, it's really cool to see her perform. Okay, good piece. Thank you. This one's for Flowly. Heard on radio recently. Well, you listen to the radio? I don't think I ever listened to the radio except if I'm being driven. We listened to the radio a lot when we were being driven by Grab drivers in Malaysia. Even the mall doesn't really play radio. Only once a week when driving to Badminton. Damn, you'd rather listen to the radio than like your curated playlist? I'm too lazy to connect my phone. Damn, that's some you know you're getting old when. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Nice. It's only a 20-minute drive. Doesn't your phone have like automatic Bluetooth connection? You know, you do it once and it like remembers. I guess it depends how old your car is, but my car is over 10 years old and it still does that. Hey, well, you got to enjoy a new piece because of it.
I like being used. It means I have a purpose.
It's nice to be pushed
Little things you
onto
do, at least you're being
rather than having to look up your own content.
Maybe I'm too fragile, or maybe too mean. I've never been real good at deciphering things. Let's let fate decide.
So many questions, Chloe. After we play the song.
But a real good time. Oh, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it, 'cause I do. I'm a couple minutes out from relapsing into you. Oh, fuck it. Baby, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it when we fight. And I like it when you're mean. We don't have to get into what that says about me. Or shut it. Baby, I love it. I love it, I love it, I can tell you the truth, but first you gotta earn it. Don't gotta lie so long, just tell me that I'm perfect. Or maybe I'm too easy, or maybe you're too hard. I've always been real good at taking it too far. Let's let fate decide. As we go to yours, tails we go to mine. You're a bad idea, but a real good time. Oh, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it, 'cause I do. I'm a couple minutes out from relapsing into you. Oh, fuck it. Baby, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it when we fight. And I like it when
Holy, is that a purple verified badge? Congratulations, Annie. And thank you for the 61 months of subbage. Wow. A new badge color. Indeed, the purple is very beautiful. All right, nice song. So I guess I'm so spoiled by Spotify playlists and their autoplay. I know some people complain about AI music on Spotify. Honestly, I wonder. I wonder how that happens, because I don't think I've ever been recommended AI music. But I'm quite specific with what I like to listen to. I get it on YouTube all the time. Yeah, you have to be quite careful with YouTube recommendations. I don't use the YouTube Music app, or like YouTube Red or whatever it's called. But I know a ton of people have complained that if they just leave their Spotify on autoplay, they'll like be AI will be pushed onto their playlist. I've noticed that sometimes I'll get like an artist or a type of song that I'm not really into, and then I'm pretty quick to say, oh, I don't really like this, or I switch off. I go on to like a different song. I buy and download music if possible. Otherwise, YouTube Music for me. Yeah, I find that there's definitely a growing sentiment of I want to have my music on, my iPod, or I want to have the files somewhere. Because, truth be told, you might listen to an album on Spotify one day, and then another day it's just, taken off. That could very, very well happen. I would say the majority of music listeners don't really put in the extra effort. And I think that's why a lot of Spotify auto players will, get hit with AI music. In general, I don't like to listen to new music if I'm like driving, or if I'm doing a workout. I know exactly what I want to listen to. So it's not just AI music. I just don't listen to new stuff at all. Yesterday, I took a test to identify AI pictures and videos with my siblings for funsies, and we failed miserably. It's increasingly tough to find out what is real and what isn't. In terms of AI music, what I found is the biggest use for it is if you like a soundtrack. Let's use Genshin for an example. You love Genshin music, and you want to find like a lo-fi Genshin playlist. There's like probably thousands of iterations of Genshin lo-fi music, and that's like probably more than half of them are AI. When you have a already established music list, but you're asking the internet to give you a different way to play it, hip hop version, jazz version, make it rap, then that's when AI really shines, because the source material is really good, and then they can easily make it into any of those genres. I think most of the videos will say, if you look at the bottom, that it's like, oh, this is AI generated or whatever. YouTube likes to autoplay into 1 hour songs compilations in there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a scary AI filled world we live in. I know it has happened with Kindle ebooks. What? Are you saying that like there are books written by AI and it's being recommended to be read? Isn't the Spotify CEO one of those weirdos? I mean, he's definitely pushing the AI music agenda. It would be nice to have like a, I don't want to listen to AI check mark somewhere, you know? But if you're pushing the agenda, then obviously you don't want to add that option. Just listen to Chewie renditions. You know, I've actually thought recently, what if people think that my piano renditions are AI? On YouTube, I don't have I don't show that I'm playing the piano music, and I mean obviously that's like one of the flags that you look for when you're trying to identify AI. Is someone live playing it? Is there a video showing them? But I haven't heard too much AI renditions of piano pieces, because I think it must be really tough to emulate the cadence of the phrasing. If you're trying to like make piano music where everything is like stuck in the same tempo, then it's probably a lot easier. But if I'm like, you know, bending the tempo, it's probably a bit tougher for AI to do that, right? I'm enjoying a really cute video of a puppet only to find that it has 5 legs for like 3 seconds. All right. What is our next song? It is for Brian. Aquar's Final Live, Deep Blue. It's been a while. Do Japanese people use Q in any of their words? I just thought of that when I saw this. I love how bouncy this song is. Oh my god. Na 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 na. it just triggered me. Can Chewie guess my Oshi from this group? Oh my god. I'll give it a guess. Not her. They actually released it a bit ago, but I was driving. So sad. That's how it goes, you know? So it was real, huh? One of my judges said it sold out in 20 seconds. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, my first guess is shoot. I have to make sure that it's the right girl. Okay, let's go back. This girl's my first guess. This one right here. I was gonna say my second guess is she's near the end, but I'm not actually sure if it's the same girl or not. I was gonna say this one, and then like her voice is very. Is this the same girl? Actually, it was quite low, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's not the one that I was thinking of. That's the mature, sexy one of the group. Damn it. The one with the hair bun is super cool. So the two girls that I pointed out, they're not the same girl, huh? She's the one singing at 2:15. Okay. Ah, gotcha. She's not the main girl. Wait. Oh, these girls I don't remember either. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, here. This one, right? Okay. Good to know, good to know. I think when I heard her sing, I thought she was a bit too anime, but now that I'm looking back at it, that's not the case. The one with the ponytail is so cute. This one? Yeah, she's... I like her smile. Is that a ponytail or is that like a bun? Hopefully we're talking about the same girl. A ponytail and a bow. Oh, the... Yeah. The one with the ponytail and a bun is quite unique, I think. Like, I might get these other girls confused with each other. But she is she definitely looks different from the rest of them. This one, right? Okay, I was kind of listening to the song, so I can play this part, probably. Another part of the song that honestly I don't quite remember. This part is played so much. But let's take a quick listen at the other part. All right. Deep Blue. Yeah, it's fun. Is your Oshi also the Aisukrimu girl? I don't know if I recognize her. But that song, the ice cream song, is it's unforgettable. The ice cream girl is the one with the pigtails. She doesn't use her ice cream voice. Oh, this one? Where'd she go? Their song is like, or their dancing is kind of more active than I expected. Pretty neat. Okay, I don't know where she is. Hey, Trubo. 11 years, man. That's insane. I followed when I was 16 and now I'm 28. Dude, time just goes by way too quickly. I hope you've been well. You followed me for almost half your life. Whoa, Queen's Blood OST. This I remember. I just started playing this game and this song is so good for no reason. There's no Queen's Blood in the first Final Fantasy VII, right? In remake. When is my Final Fantasy VII reunion coming out? Name is a placeholder. They could call it Final Fantasy VII Resurrection. Although that would be that would either be a spoiler or very inappropriate. Have a good night, Flowly. Dude, what a crazy song. Cool. Okay. Okay, so let's try out this song. It's gonna be really tough, but okay, and then after that is what? Oh, too far. Okay. How do I want to play this chord? That sounds good. Oh, Jesus. What is going on there? Damn, that's cool. It's cool, but I have no idea what it is. Okay. No. That's kind of right. No. Okay. I think that's probably enough. I could probably spend a couple hours trying to figure out exactly what they're doing in this piece, and I still wouldn't be able to get the jazz feel that is so good in this song. The chords and the key changes in this is like it's crazy. This section is so confusing. I don't know who composes, but this is awesome. And it's like it's kind of unexpected for this game, actually. I mean, there's like a lot of really awesome orchestral pieces in this in Rebirth, but they're mostly, quite intense, classical still, but like not big band like this. This OST is amazing. All right. That's as good as it gets for now. Thank you, Daubers. Can you MIDI this and try the chorus again and a bit of the section after 110 to 135? Okay. Sure thing. Let's record. Okay, so this is the chorus. Oh, okay. So you want this and you want the next section. Okay. Oh, and this is the next section. So as you can tell, if you're just listening to this song without the lyrics, the melody is actually kind of hard to follow because there's so many syllables. Like this song just like it's like just so many things kind of in the same area. So it's not the melody is hard to remember because of that. It's like, do I play this 3 times? Do I play this 4 times? Or do I go up? Versus a melody line that is like da na 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 na, because the melody doesn't have as many repeated notes and you're like kind of moving throughout the section, so it's not like all in the same 3, 4, 5 note range. That melody line is a lot easier to remember than na 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 da 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 na 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 da da da, that kind of melody. And so because this is the case with this song, and because there's no way I'm going to remember exactly how the melody goes, I have to bridge a lot of it myself, and just trying to get the right area. And so that being said, my melody line's not going to be very accurate. The part that you can take away from my playing is more how I'm thinking of the arrangement of a piece like this, and what I'm doing with my left hand. That's probably the bigger takeaway, and so I'll try my best, of course, to like get the right melody line, but that's kind of the reality for these type of pieces. The only way that I will get the melody quite correct is if I've listened or played this song like 30 times, because that's when I can hear the lyrics in my head and then I can follow it that way. But definitely not on the second time. What might help is I'll break it up into 2 sections, because that way I don't have to commit too much to like a long-term memory. Okay, so here again. Oh. Okay, so let's try to play it a bit more rhythmically here. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, Okay, so that's that section. A lot of different iterations for that. Let's listen to the next section, 110. some triplets there. Okay. It's gonna be hard to remember that. I'll probably just end up reading. That's rough. Okay, so I think for this style, so I'm in two different camps for this. We could do this like really stripped back and just do something like this. Or you could do something like, this is like kind of in between where it's like an arpeggio up. But yeah, that's like three different ways. I think my default would be something like this last way that I played it. But yeah, I would for sure play this section less involved than the chorus. Tis the verse after all. All right. Well, I will send that over to you, and I hope you can find a good use for it. Hey, Cause, how's it going? Thanks for the tier 2 115. Much appreciated. The first I like a bit more. Oh, the first one is just like I think I was just playing chords. Like just incredibly stripped back. Whole beat chords, so either whole notes or half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the right hand plays the melody. It's simple. But I've always been a fan of music having space, and sometimes there's silence in an arrangement, and I personally love it when you can like slow down a piece and just have everyone kind of breathe. It's very meditative, very calming. Alrighty. Excellent. Got a piece here for Romix. Lee Chan-hyuk.
어떠네 정말로 아무도 안 믿었던 사랑해 정말로
Oh, that's Acmu. Back in the day. Hey, that's a fun piece. Thank you, Romix. Good stuff. Alrighty. This one's called Deja Vu. Hey, Pack. Hey, Crad. Wow, I like this section. It's unexpected. Huh. Okay. Let's try that section. Okay, and then interesting section. Okay, so that part is crap. Okay. Unexpected city pop. Some really awesome sections in there. Altogether, very fun. Thanks, Gilbert. Alrighty, let's finish up our last two songs here. Got one for Chris, and we got one for Kaput. Imposter Syndrome is our first one. Thanks, Gil. Appreciate the flowers. Stranger Things? Okay. Wow, what an interesting song. The imposter syndrome. There's parts of this song that I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm just following along with the flow of the piece, but it doesn't seem it doesn't seem quite right. And maybe that's the whole point of this song because it's called imposter syndrome, and so there's parts of the song that like I'm playing a chord and it doesn't feel like it's exactly the right chord, um but that's what I hear, so I'm just gonna go with it, you know? Definitely a strange type of song. Holy, hey, long time no see, Adam. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, friends. We're kind of winding down our stream too. This is my last song that I'm add a little bit more, then the left hand has to do a bit more than just the exact same rhythm. So by using the same chords, I can kind of lay more of a I'm still following the same rhythm, so it's whatever the right hand's playing, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I'm using the chord instead of just playing triads. So that's if you want the groovy section to be put in the left hand and the right hand, but with like more of a like you're playing the full band instead of just the piano part. You could do something like in this one, I'm playing like 16th notes on the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm letting the right hand do the groovy. But you're gonna lose a lot more of the groove because I'm no longer playing the rhythm and accenting on both hands. But yeah, that's kind of the 3 schools of thought of what to how to play this section with both hands. The right hand has to play this. I mean, I guess your left hand could do something like this, and then you make your like you can make your right hand do the arpeggios and have the left hand play the melody line. That obviously requires a bit more muscle memory and practice. That's not something that I could do like just like that. I would have to practice that to make sure my hands are okay with that. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Okay, so let's listen to this delicate section now. Gotcha. Yeah, so there's some delicateness to the section, but then you can still hear that. So you can do this like, if you want super delicate, then I could play it up like this. I'm not sure if that melody line is right. Here, let me re-listen. Okay, so it's if you still want the beat. kind of losing the sauce here though. I think if I wanted to have the full beat, then I would have to let's try that again. Now we could do arpeggio. I think you should do arpeggio here because the right hand melody is so empty. It's like I like this school of thought where you fill in when the melody isn't singing. So there's this melody's holding here, so I'm playing arpeggio. Now melody is playing, so I'm not playing anything in the left hand. Nothing in the left hand here because the melody's singing. Same here. Anyways, different ways to play that section too. Cool. Well, I will send that over to you, Chris. Thank you for the request. Impressive how you're able to pick up so much by ear. Thank you. It's many years of listening to music and trying to replicate it in some way or form. It's good stuff. All right, and that is it for today. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. My condolences, Chupa. Oh, Kane, thanks for the gift to Peck. Stay tuned for more announcements on our Vancouver concert. But yeah, if you want the updated details, join our Discord. We'll be putting all of that there. Do we raid It's Tanuki for real today? Says Okane, as Tanuki raids us. Damn it. We were supposed to raid you. Okane, where do we go now? I never get to raid you. Our stream went on for a little longer today. Ugh. Hey, Tinker Jeff. What's up? It's good to see you. Hello, guys, gals, I'm out. I'm out as well. We're going from ending to ending. I'm sorry. Romix, I did get your request, and I played it about a while ago. The Lee Chang-yuk song, right? If you sent me another one, I did not get it. But I can check it later. Alright, let me play one more song at least for you, right? And then we'll head out. Someone said Sadness and Sorrow, so I'll play that song. Yeah, I made the Nier playlist, yes. Oh god, do I have to play a Nier song now? Last one, I promise. Because you're talking about Zelda. Aw, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Walla walla. Alright. And that is it for me today. Thanks for the raid, Tanuki. Friends, it's good to meet you. And I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm out for now. See y'all next time. Are we going to raid Dresdy? Yeah, let's go. Goodbye, all. Have a good week. Bye-bye.